How you doing, everybody? It's Jonathan the Game. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we got our first Pokemon and the Pokedex, I guess. That's not what I went to win. I wanted to show that we got Hero. And this episode, we're finally heading off. So, here on Run, now we finally have Pokeballs. So how about we go over the new Pokemon we can go catch in this area. And let's see what we have first. Poochyena. So Poochyena is an early game dog type. It's actually the first dog type you can actually ever obtain in it. Well, not the first dog type period, but the earliest you could ever get a dog type in a Pokemon game. Poochyena, as an early game Pokemon, is not great. It always has mediocre stats. It's not terrible by any means, but compared to other Pokemon, it'll kind of just fall behind a bit. On top of that, Poochyena is more of a physical attacker, and Dog is a special type in this game, so it is kind of screwed over that way. So overall, I would say pass on Poochyena. If you did want it, when it evolves, it does gain Intimidate for an ability, which is a fantastic ability to have. But like I said, its stats do fall behind a bit, so you might struggle with it. Oh, right. No, I didn't actually mean to fall down. Now, let's go over the next Pokemon. Wemple. Wemple is, again, an early game bug type. Overall, it's kind of, you could probably call it the Canopy and as well as generation. But one thing Wemple has going for it that the others don't, is that it has access to both Tackle and Poison Sting before it evolves. And it can evolve into two different Pokemon at random. Overall, if you want a Wemple, like I said, early game bug type, it will fall behind in terms of stats later on in the game. But, I don't know, I have a somewhat soft spot for Wemple ever since, you know what? I don't know, it's just like how it looks. I think it's kind of cute. But overall, I would definitely just say pass on Wemple. Alright, and then there's one more Pokemon in this area. And here is the last new Pokemon we can find on this area. Sorry, the cat is jumping on things. Zigzagoon. Now, right off the bat, you might think Zigzagoon is pretty much just retired of this generation, and that's kind of true. Zigzagoon overall does not have great stats at all. It's a normal type, you kind of get the picture. Also, the cat, you can't go on the desk, you're gonna stop recording because I know you. But, regardless of what, if you want to plan on using it or not, I didn't actually mean to use Absorb there, that's a problem. I'd recommend catching a Zigzagoon, because Zigzagoon has the ability Pick Up. If you keep it in your party, Zigzagoon can randomly pick up items for you. These items can, what's the word I'm trying to find here? Can differentiate from pretty much Pokeballs, potions, and even rare candies, real helpful items. This ability was better in Ruby and Sapphire, where the items you could pick up was basically just a random percent chance. They changed it a little bit in Emerald and moving forward, where the items you get can, well, vary depending on your Pokemon's level. But overall, it's still a fairly useful ability to have. On top of that, Zigzagoon is a great Pokemon to have for HMs, due to being able to learn a variety of them. So I'm going to be picking up a Zigzagoon just for that. And on top of Pick Up being a thing. So I'm going to catch a Zigzagoon. I won't be using it on my team, mind you, but I will be having it with me just because it is very helpful to have. There we go, we got Zigzagoon. I'm probably not going to name it, but it will be just sitting in the back of my party for a bit. Does it have anything right now? No, it does not. Alright. Now, I was a little upset that I didn't catch on the first Pokeball, which was upsetting. but I guess it's fine. It doesn't matter. That being said, I do plan on catching a certain Pokemon. And now, we're going to be going over to Route 3 because there is actually another new Pokemon up on this route. And let's see if I can find it. One little thing I actually can mention. For whatever reason, from the change from Emerald, from Ruby and Sapphire, they made Poochyena a lot more common. In Ruby and Sapphire, Zigzagoon was a lot more common in its evolution, but for whatever reason in Emerald, they made Poochyena more common. Where in Ruby and Sapphire, you'd pretty much just find Poochyena in just the early routes, and then there was like 1 or 2 routes later in the game where you would find in its evolutions. But for whatever reason, they did that instead with Zigzagoon in this game and swapped it with Poochyena. I don't really know why they did that, but they did. As the cat's running around, you can probably hear that. Anyway, I'm still looking for that other Pokemon that I can find here, so I'm gonna meet you guys when I find it. Unless something else happens. Wow, that took longer than I would have liked. So we found Wingull. Wingull here. Ilverwall isn't that great a Pokemon. Its stats are about average. It is a water flying type, which means it does have a pretty big weakness to electricity. On top of that, I don't know. Overall, it's not great. It's a bit bulkier than most like early bird Pokemon. So overall, if you want it, it can learn both flying and water type moves, which can be helpful. And that's partially why Wingull is going to be the next member of my team. Personally speaking, I like Wingull a lot. It has served me well in previous playthroughs of this game. And I'm just going to catch it. It's going to be, yes. I already said this. Honestly, Wingull got a lot better in later games where it gained access to a new ability. Tola! Oh my god. Sorry, this cat. But yeah, anyway, Wingull got better in later games where it gained access to a new ability. And it also got an increased special attack stat too, which was also very helpful. Anyway, single Pokemon. It makes its nest on sheer cliff at the edge of sea and has trouble keeping its wings flapping in flight. Instead, it soars on the grass. Do you think of the Wingull? Yes. I have decided that this Wingull will be named. It will fit. It does fit. No, not Skig. Where is Skipper? Alright, now let's take a look at Skipper. Naive. Again, I don't remember what that is. I think that's a defense-focused ability. And when I say defense, I don't mean defense. I mean either defense or special defense. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. But I'm just gonna go with whatever I get, so Skipper, you're staying. Alright, one nice thing was right off the bat that Wingull already has access to Water Gun, so he already gets a stab move. Will definitely be helpful. I'm gonna switch that around. You're already about to die. You only had half health when I caught you. Alright. Go ahead and tackle. Absorb. Let's get loose. Let's lose this Poochyena. I don't want to see it again. Even though I'm sure I will. Fun fact, I actually considered using Poochyena on my team at one point. Personally speaking, Poochyena's line is just a line I like a lot. Not because it's great, just I perfectly like its design. And like I said, Pokemon who's getting evolves, it gains a really good ability. Speaking of which, have I mentioned that abilities in this game? I don't think I actually did. Yeah, this was a game abilities were introduced. So yeah, a lot more depth to battle. Now we can go over here, and Route Runner 2, there's actually 4 new Pokemon to be had access to. And when I say 4, I mean 4. I mean, really 3 in this game. But it was actually 4 Pokemon overall, because this is the first area where you can find version-exclusive Pokemon. So, let's go ahead and try and find them, and I will go over them. Alright, and I found one of the new Pokemon here, Lotad. Lotad is a water and grass type, so immediately off the bat it has a fairly unique type. Also, Skippin can't really do much in this fight because all he has is a water gun. Also, I think he has an item. I should probably check that out. Lotad, right off the bat, while that's an interesting type, it doesn't have a lot of moves starting off with. Right now it has Growl and Astonish. And being Astonish being a ghost type move, a fairly weak ghost type move on top of that. Might struggle a bit because of all the normal types we'll be finding on early on. When it evolves, it actually does become a quite fairly bulky Pokemon, and it can get access to 2 fairly useful abilities that make it good on rain teams. I actually did consider using Lotad for a little bit, but considering I already had a grass and a water type Pokemon, I decided I was going to drop it, not use it. Oh well, Lotad can be a good Pokemon though if you're interested. So, if you want it, I can't say anything bad about it. Now I also mentioned that there were version exclusive Pokemon in this game. Lotad can be found in Emerald and Sapphire. However, if you're playing Ruby, you would instead find Seedot. Also, let go of the cord, my god. You would instead find a Pokemon, Seedot. Seedot is kind of the counter to Lotad. Seedot is a pure grass type, but when it evolves, it'll evolve into a grass and dog type. And instead of being a defensive tank like Lotad, it's more of a special sweeper. It doesn't have that great of a speed, but it actually gains access to Chlorophyll, which doubles its speed in the sun. So while Lotad works better during rainy weather, Seedot will work better in sunny weather. It's kind of interesting how these 2 Pokemon work so differently and they're kind of version exclusives. I've always liked that. Personally speaking, I think I prefer the Seedot line over the Lotad line, although I do find the Lotad line much funnier. But overall, they're honestly both pretty good Pokemon, and if you can fully evolve the Seedot, it can actually become a very effective sweeper in the sun. So overall, both are honestly fairly good choices. Alright, now to find the other 2 Pokemon I can find here, and both of them are fairly rare, so it's going to take a while. I also might as well look at what item Zigzagoon has. Ultra Ball! Okay, wow. But that's good to have off the bat. Also, I thought... I remembered you being not in Emerald. Funny how you showed up right after I finished talking about you. Well, this is awkward. For some reason I thought Seedot was on an Emerald. Apparently I don't remember this game as much as I did. Huh. Okay. Okay, so real quick, I decided to look up some stuff just because I found that Seedot, and that made me question some of the things I was looking up. And so there was one Pokemon on this route I was going to try and look for that actually is not here. At least not yet. There is a chance of it appearing here later in the game, but right now, it is actually not here. That Pokemon is Surskit. Surskit overall isn't that great of a Pokemon. There's a water bug type, which is a unique typing. But overall, its stats are really just kind of mediocre. On top of that, it only has a 1% chance of being encountered, so overall not very worth it. We actually swapped that encounter in Emerald with C-Dot in this game, so I actually found the 1% chance of encountering Pokemon randomly here. But yeah, not C-Dot. Surskit, overall, I would just say pass on. When it evolves, it does gain access to a really good ability. Its type also changes a little bit, going from Bug Water to Bug Flying. But overall, Bug Flying is not the best type defensively. And while it has a really good ability, overall it would probably just struggle a bit. On top of it, it's not having that great of stats. Overall, I would just say pass on Surskit. Okay, so I've been looking for that. There's still one Pokemon left on this route I've been looking for, but I honestly cannot find it. I've been doing some training on the 5 Pokemon I've encountered while I was looking for them. So now Skippin's up to level 7. He also learns Supersonic. But I'm gonna move on. We will encounter that Pokemon later. Don't worry, we'll do something going over it before we go too far in the game, but I will be going over this episode. If you have Pokemon with you, then you're an official Pokemon trainer. But we're just gonna move on right now. You can't say no to my challenge. You want to bet I can try. And yeah, youngster Calvin. He's got his Poochyena here. Let's go, Skipper. If you're wondering why I call him Skipper, a skipper is actually another name for like a captain of a ship. And since he's a seagull, spends a lot of time out, probably spends a lot of time out near the open sea. I thought there was a few name. Oh, just barely didn't knock him out. Okay, what a gun. I'm actually putting out PP on this move, which is concerning. I should have trained mine more. Then there's you. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna go quickly heal and get that PP back on water gun. Alright, I'm healed up. Let's go. How is Mantley on that bug Pokemon? I got a flying type for me, so you think that'd be good. But I actually don't have any flying type moves. Although water gun should be fine for this, honestly. Got 2 Whirlpools. That's the only other bug type one we've seen at this point. I know we could even if there's Ruby or Sapphire, we could have possibly went to a Surskit, but I remember correctly, not many trainers in this game have Surskit. And you definitely don't. Alright, Skipper's only at level 8, which is good. Got a Whirlpool. Again, just gonna water gun you. I could use Supersonic, but honestly, I don't think there's any point doing it now. Just because I don't think these Pokemon are gonna be a threat to me. Yeah, and it's already gone. Oh, down and out. Alright. Got this guy here. I'm not very tall, so I sink right into the grass. Goes on my nose and flash you. Over here. These are actually something new introduced in this game. These are Owen berries. So if you remember in Crystal, there were berries. But in this game, berries were kind of made a lot more unique. There was a lot more types of them. You can also plant them and grow them. They will grow in real time. Basically, a full day and they will be spread more again. Now, unfortunately, since my internal game's clock is dead, spreading berries won't actually do me any good, so I won't be doing that. And honestly, it will be fine. I honestly don't usually bother doing berries in this game, so I'll be fine. But I mean, hey, berries have a lot of good uses. So if you want to plant them, as long as your internal clock is working, you can do that. almost one shot with that water gun. Would have been nice if I could, but I couldn't. And this guy's actually gonna have a new Pokemon here. He has Tailo. I'm not gonna go over Tailo yet because we don't actually have a way of encountering it yet. But I do want to mention it. But he does have it. Now I actually have a bit of a story about Tailo. I'm gonna go over this later on when we actually can start encountering them. Which honestly will not be too long. But it's actually part of the reason why I decided to go with Skip on my team. This story involves Tailo. Now I'm gonna try and just get by you right now. I'm gonna fight you because I want experience. But I also want to go down here and get a potion. And what do we got? It's a Wurmple. I'm not interested in what you have to give me. I'm just gonna leave. And then I'm going to fight you. And I believe you also have a new Pokemon that we cannot encounter yet. So you got Zigzagoon, who's not gonna be difficult. He's not gonna be difficult at all. So water gun. Critical hit. Okay, great. I will gladly take that. And it's almost level 9, but you have a new Pokemon, which is Shroomish. I'm going to have a Yo for this. Because Yo's going to do a little bit more. Again, not going to go over Shroomish quite yet, because we can't obtain him yet. I'm just going to take him out. Absorb's not going to do much at all to me. Yeah, I did 1 damage. Let's take him out a pound. As I take her out a pound. Oh, really? Effect Spore. That's a really good ability that Shroomish has. Basically, if you make direct contact with it, it has a chance of giving you a random status condition. I believe it can go from... I don't believe burn is a possible status condition it can give you. But it can either poison you, paralyze you, or put you to sleep, which can definitely be an issue. And go figures, it poisoned you. Alright, let's move on. Let's heal up. Pokemon? Yes. And here in Petalburg, if you remember, your mom was saying that Dad works at the Petalburg gym. So how about we go in and see? Well, listen, John, so you've all finished moving in? I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see you with your Pokemon. And then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, John. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. You're Wally, right? I'm going to stay with my relatives in Verdurf Town. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along. I never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. John, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. Oh wow, Pokemon! I'll give you a Pokeball too, go for it. You get a single Pokeball. If you fail, you don't get to get a Pokemon. Oh wow, thank you. Don't you really come with me? So, for those who don't know, this is actually just a... It's basically just the catching tutorial in disguise. Jump up behind a Pokemon like this, don't they? Please watch me if I can do catch one properly. Whoa! And the Pokemon he finds is the last Pokemon you can find in this area. This is Waltz. Waltz is kind of like Abra in a way. It's a bit more bulkier than Abra. But it overall is a fairly solid Pokemon. Right off the bat, it only has access to Growl, so you might struggle with it a bit early on. But when it gains access to some attacking moves, it can make him a very solid Pokemon to have. Overall, if you're willing to put your time to find Waltz, I definitely recommend it. He's no Pokemon right now, and Wally for some reason sends out himself to throw a Pokeball. And then he catches bolts. I did it, it's my Pokemon. John, thank you, let's go back to the gym. Did it work out? Thank you, yes I did. Here's your Pokemon back. John, thank you for coming along with me. You told me I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise to take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, John. Now, John, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Westboro City beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader Roxanne. After her, go on other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, John. But that's only after you become stronger. Alright. So now we have a goal. We have to go collect some gym badges, and then eventually we can battle Jad. Jad? Or Dad. Don't know why I slipped the tongue there. If you go this way. Check it out. Excuse me. Let me get some of the way you're dressed. Are you a Pokemon trainer? Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer, or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainers. I'm sorry I'm taking your time. Okay. And I think here, I'm gonna be ending this off here. Now, I don't know how overly long this episode is, because I had to do a lot of cutting. But I'm actually gonna stop recording for now, because I got some things I gotta do. So, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we continue on this way, and hopefully, head to the first gym. See you guys then.